Good day to you friends and followers. My name is Aldritch and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Now, in this episode we're actually going to be tackling on Anor Londo, and actually I'm going to cut this and redo it because I don't like the way that I'm starting this. So, note to self, don't start from here. Sorry to anybody that sees that. Goodness these. Excuse me. Good day to you friends and followers. My name is Aldritch and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. I almost said welcome back to Anor Londo. We're going to tackle Anor Londo. That's going to be the next goal here. We're just going to go out here and mess with these people and harass them and all that happy fun stuff. Now, if you've been following the quest lines for the NPCs, there's very little in terms of actual stuff you have to... Really? You really have to do for a little while here. So there's going to be kind of a dry spell. Especially in Orlando, there's not much NPC quest-wise that you're going to get done here. It's mostly going to be Anri oriented, and there's nothing that you really have to do. It's sort of just given to you. So don't worry too much about whether or not you're going to be missing anything here, because you're probably not going to be. If you follow Anri's questline to keep her alive, then actually there's a pretty cool thing you can do here, which is that I'm gonna give both of you guys right now, aren't I? Which is that you can be summoned into Anri's world, which is pretty neat. Of course, the same thing with Cirrus. You don't want her to die. I don't think. I think it's kind of important that she not die. Oh, I forgot about this part. Are you coming? You are, right? What are you doing? I failed to understand. Okay. I was trying not to get both of them. Good deal. You're next. Good hit. Ow. Ow. Boy, I cannot stagger you for crap. There we are. Okay. Next. And drop your weapons for me so I don't forget them. Did you really not? What? Okay. I mean, I don't need them, but... Okay. Completely forgot about this part right here, by the way. This is going to be an interesting fight. But you need to do this because of two things. Oh, I can't see. If you don't already have the... Camera's freaking out. If you don't already have the Ring of Favor, then this is definitely somewhere you want to be. If you do have the Ring of Favor, and you don't... Well, if you already have, you already know what's down here. And you don't really even need to be down here. So, you're kind of okay. However, if you didn't, you missed it, so on and so forth, then this is where you want to be. If you want to pull one at a time, this is how you're going to do that. I don't think this paper armor is going to hold up very well. So this may end up being a reset thing for me. Oh, I got caught up too much on that wall. Oh, so look at that damage. Oh, he knocked me over for a second. Knocked me out of my healing animation. Oh my god. This is just so ridiculous. See, that is just ridiculous. Right there. Entirely ridiculous. I can't stand the fact that I get hit while healing, and not so much that it's damage, it's just that staggers me back and it just knocks me out of the healing animation, so I just don't heal. That's aggravating. Alright, so those guys are down, finally. I just need a minute there to breathe, because this was absolutely annoying. I absolutely despise fighting those things to begin with, and yeah, so that's how it happened. You get the Ring of Favor once you do it. And then I think over here is something trivial. And a deep gem, nothing major. Bonfire here at least. Good news is they'll never come back. And I believe that's the last Alligator-dog in the game, so you can kind of breathe easy knowing that you killed all the Alligator-dogs. But this is the Archdeacon Covenant. This is Archdeacon McDonald. Aldritch is faithful. So you can pick up the Covenant here if you haven't already. And if you have, then this is where you bring human dregs. I believe you need 10 of them in order to get the ring required for this one. If you end up deciding to do that 107 ring thing, then that's what you're going to want to do. You can get dregs from the Deacons in the area, which I would prefer when I farm it to do it at the second bonfire, because there'll be 2 Silver Knights there, which you'll need to kill them for proof of Concord kept, which will be for the next Covenant. And then there are there are Deacons in that room as well. You can kill them and get the human dregs, and in turn essentially farm 2 Covenants at once, much like you can at the Keep Ruins bonfire, or no, the Keep Perimeter bonfire, where you can farm up the Swordgrass as well as the Pale Tongues. So that's going to be that. This area can be good or bad for me, because I've had times when I've just been running along and then an arrow just came out of nowhere. I was struck by a great arrow. It's firing, but he's not hitting anything. Once I hear this one fire off, I'm going to run for the ledge. Alrighty. Good deal, good deal. In the home stretch for the next area of importance. Easterner's Ashes. Just gotta take out a few of these guys and then we're golden. These guys should be a cakewalk in a tea park. Are you really gonna let me walk up behind you? Because I am completely okay with that. May I knock you off? Yep. I don't think he dies. Pretty sure he stays alive. Can I do that to you? That'd be great. Oh, nope. Ooh, can't overpower you immediately. Oh, I knew that was coming too. I saw the lightning. I'm like, oh, I'm going to the ground. There we are. Titanite shard. Something I don't need. Get off. Come on. Get off. Thank you. Also, you can go down to right there and get a bow, I believe it is. But I don't usually mess with all of that. Oh, that was an arrow. Oh, I was trying to just power through and stagger him. Come on. Come on. Or not. Okay. I mean, you don't want to, that's fine too. Ooh, EMBER. Now, that tower right there is where we're going to be heading in a moment. Find out this knight's still going to be stalking me from that doorway. Has he lost interest? I believe he's lost interest. Okay. Good deal. Now, to finish Anri's questline. brass helm and whatnot. Oh, I need to go speak with Yuria, actually, I believe. So, excuse me for a second while I head... Well, actually, no. I need to get this bonfire. What am I doing? Sorry, my head's kind of out of it right now. There will be a person here in this corner as well. Here we go. Up here, we're going to move this. I do believe it's that ledge right there. Yep. Over here. Grab this. This is a very important bonfire to everything because this is the one that's going to allow us to farm. There's 2 silver knights right on those stairs, and that's your primary target for your proof of concord kept. So if you're going to farm the items needed for the questline, or excuse me, for the Darkmoon Blade Covenant, then that's where you're going to be. We're going to jump off here. Grey Red has not returned just yet.
Speak thy desire, honorable. Ah, great good tidings. The time is right to greet her. The girl awaits thee in the hidden Darkmoon chamber of Anor Londo. So thou mayst a true monarch become. Ah, greetings, our lord and liege. Good tidings. Thy spouse is ready. The time is right.
Okay.
So that till we meet again.
I nearly forgot to do that, and that would have been very bad. So, you actually can talk to her right after Pontiff Sullivan, and that would be the ideal time to do that. So, just a heads up, be sure to talk to Yuria before you complete this area. That's absolutely paramount to this, so just be sure to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and go back down the tower. I'm going to speak to, or I'm going to finish Anri's questline then. Alright, and then I'm going to head up to Yorshka's tower. And we'll do that, and then we'll come back into the main part of Anor Londo, and we will go through the rest of this actual area and pick up what we need to pick up and do what we need to do. So let's go back. Stairs, if I'm not mistaken. Now here's our hidden chamber. Here we go. Alright, now we're going to speak to this person.
Welcome, our gracious lord. Your spouse awaits you. You are very near. Please, take the sword of avowal. May you be the truest lord of Londo yet.
There's nothing there. It's invisible. Are they just pretending? Is this like a big make-believe party for them? I believe it is.
Your spouse me.
That's it? Really? Seems like you can kill her and get chameleon. Here we go. Now the interesting thing is, which I thought was really cool, was that they laid this cloth, this ceremonial cloth over Anri's head. And so therefore you can't see when it's Anri that it's a girl, or Anri that it's a boy, so it doesn't actually show you. I just thought that was a neat thing. And this is how people get married. Those are the final dark sigils that you need. You get 5 at the beginning, then you get 3 from the marriage. You need to have all 8 of them on you in order to get the third ending of the game. So from here out, as long as you do not cure your dark sigil and you do not use a purging stone to get rid of your hollowing, then you will get the third ending of the game as an option. Coming back here to this chest. Reversal ring, which I think affects the way at which you walk and perform certain gestures and things. Male appears female, and female appears male. I think that has some allusion to, oh, what's his face? The son. Something? Gwendolyn? Is that right? Is it Gwendolyn? Oh, I don't remember. Oh, you're already dead. And then you give me chameleon. Well, that was easy enough. If you do Anri's storyline where she stays alive, or he stays alive, depending on your character, then that won't take place, of course. That person won't be there. It'll be like when I first arrived here. And so, when you get up to these doors, I will actually show you a spot where there will be a summon sign where you can help Anri attack Aldritch. And of course, your goal is to keep Anri alive during that fight. If you do, then basically it's still the end of the quest line here. Like, Anor Londo is the last time that you really see Anri, regardless of which way you play the game and which ending you choose to tackle. I think I'm going the wrong way. And so, that being said, this is the last location in general that quest line is going to happen. And so you will get Anri's weapon later as well, and things like that. So here we go. Now this is going to be the final covenant here. Light this bonfire.
Oh, good blade of the Darkmoon. Welcome home. If I can provide thee succor, only tell me how.
Every time she says it, I'm just sitting here thinking, those are not really the words I would have used.
Long ago, our father Gwyn, lamenting the waning of the fire, became cinder of his own will. Now, the fire is linked by the champions who have come in his stead. Such is the will of father and the gods. And so the Darkmoon Knights took arms to watch over those who link the fire. But long ago, our company lost its last proper knight. Only its covenant was preserved to this day, until the time of thy visit. Heirdom taketh many forms, indeed. May I pose thee a question? This tower, this prison, stands tall and solitary, the contraption bridging its lower reaches long unmoving. So, by what path didst thou here ascend? Art thou a creature of the air? Or other winged thing?
I don't actually know the answer. I don't know if... I've never tried yes, I can fly. But kind of think lying to her is a bad idea, so I'm going to say no, I can't fly.
No, of course not. Forgive my prying. Think no more on mine asking. I am ashamed to say I know very little of anything.
Now, on the next playthrough, I actually think when I go for the rings, I'm going to say yes, I can fly. And I'm going to see what happens to that. I'm very interested. So, at any rate, this is where you're going to want to be.
Now, but long only at Erdem. Long ago, now, but only at Erdem.
Cycles back around to let you
soon.
do that.
May the Darkmoon watch over thee.
Now, here's the ironic thing of the situation. She's trapped in this tower, basically. And is unable to go anywhere. She also has a tail. She knows she has a tail. I always know she has a tail. She can't actually really go anywhere, do anything. And the bonfire that we met earlier was called the Church of Yorshka, which I thought was pretty cool. But if she would just take the time to explore a little, then she would probably be pleasantly surprised. Grab that painting guardian piece. I believe there's supposed to be a ring in here as well now, but I don't know. Here's the set, right? Yep. Now I do believe it was supposed to be after the set. I don't see anything. Maybe it's New Game plus plus. That could be a thing. I'm not seeing anything else. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to drop to this one. And then I'm going to try to drop onto this rafter here. Missed. It's okay. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. Not what I want to do. And then... and we run right through here. To the Church of Yorshka Bonfire. So this church here is built, I would assume, for Yorshka, and ironically above them, in a very, kind of ascendant, deific kind of way. It's Yorshka, and she doesn't know anything. She doesn't even know that there's like a church below her, I would assume. And so I know it's kind of neat, I would think, that she's technically trapped, which, I mean, I guess technically she's not, but at least in her own mind she is. She only sees it as, I need to get away from here, but I can't because there's no way out. And the people who would worship her, like, here's a church to her, yay! And she's actually literally above them. So, I don't know, I just find that really cool, interesting. So, well, I'm getting ready to get smashed here in a second. No more buffing. I hate this one right here. I despise this knight. That spear. Silver Knight. No, I was hoping to get a proof of Concord, but oh well. Yeah. There we go. Yoink. Silver Knight armor. Okay, okay. No reason to go to the right. No, there's an item right here. Let's see, a veritable old man? A venerable old hand. There's nothing down there, I believe. I don't know why that's even there. Now we're gonna pick up a coal. Quick. Sorry, Sir Giant. So Andre will be given a new item to play around with. we get out here, we can go left, and there's some Deacons down there we're going to mess with. You can go right and go around if you'd like to, but you're going to want to go this way for a couple of reasons here. One of those is you want to fight the Deacons because you don't want the human dregs that can potentially drop for one thing. I mean, just the idea of being able to get human dregs right away is a good thing. Really? I didn't get to do that. I don't think I've ever had one do that to me. The other reason... Oh, you got up. With great effort, I might add. This. Proof of Concord kept. So if you're doing this on your first playthrough, it's kind of annoying because, hey, you got 2 of them. One's on the church, one here. So you're still going to need 28. If you're doing this in subsequent playthroughs, it's not as bad. If you do speedruns, I mean, honestly, if you were speedrunning through the game, and you're good at that, which I'm not, then, you know, to be honest with you, it would probably be a more efficient way to farm some of this stuff. That's the sad truth of the matter. Okay, hold down here, heal up. And now I'm going to grab this to open up the door, which is going to spawn Spiderdog. See? Spiderdog. Let's see, go up, left. Two-handed. Oh, that caused you to see me? No, I don't have any. Gotcha. All the things to make you see me. That was it. I buffed my weapon. Come on. Come on. Over here. Could you come over here? Did you make the effort to come over here? Or are you stuck in the corner? If you're stuck in the corner, I'm okay with that. Is that a curse? I think it's gonna be a curse. Oh, rolled at the wrong time there. It is curse. You can't come outside, so if you get beat down, just roll out. Actually, I think this guy's weak to fire, isn't he? He throws a tantrum over there. Hey, you. Not as much as I would think. He still hit me. Oh, okay. He came up further than I expected. Oh, he came all the way out. I've never had him come out here. There we go. A little bit easier out here, actually. He drops the ruby, and then we're gonna go right back up here. If you are following Anri's questline to keep her alive, then this is where her summon sign will be, and you can go help her kill Aldritch. Other than that, we are done with Anor Londo. That is all the excitement involved and all that jazz, so Anor Londo is complete. Just gonna hide behind this pillar for a second, don't mind me. Down you go. Well, you're really nimble for a large Deacon guy. I saw that jump. Anything? No. Human drags, yep. See? They do drop. Ah, back. Back, fellow beasts. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing this. Other than the fact that I just feel good killing these guys. How many souls do they get? Is it like an actual number that matters? 240. Eh. Paid for all the firebombs I used. Alright. Gonna go ahead and take a shot right away with him. See if I get lucky. Going into this with less potions than I would like to, but It's alright. Oh, I hate these CP missiles so much. I don't know. Oh. So easily confused with going in with the scenery. And now he's embered. He's gonna be a bigger jerk. That right there is what makes him a bigger jerk. Oh, I ran out of stamina early on that one. Stamina. Ugh. Really? I just ended. Okay, cool. Look at that. One shot at Aldritch took me like 4 or 5 at the stupid Alligator-dogs. Oh yeah, I wasn't embered either. That figures. Okay, now you can take this lift. And head up here. And this is a very familiar room to those that remember Dark Souls 1 and the Sun Princess ring, which I will be picking up again in the ring playthrough, I'm sure. So, I don't believe there's anything else up here. It's literally just a big empty area otherwise. See, there's nothing here. There's nothing on the other side. It's so weird that this is just here, and there's nothing up here. Not even like a mimic. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just randomly cycling through my weapons. Double check this lift. I don't believe there's anything here of importance either. Negative on that. So, yeah. Alright guys, well, there's Anor Londo. So, all that's been knocked out, and it'll be time for us to tackle the Irithyll dungeon next, which is probably my least favorite part of the game outside of the catacombs. I just do not like the catacombs. So, we'll be tackling the Irithyll dungeon next, which will advance Siegfried's quest line. We'll also get an item for Orbeck, and then we will get the Yorm part of it down in Profane Capital, and then we will actually end Siegfried's quest line. So that'll be Anri's done and Siegfried's done. Once Yorm is down, we'll be able to finish up Sirris's quest line, which technically will end there after that fact, and then we'll move on to actually killing toward Lothric, and that will actually be after when her quest line will end. And then after Lothric is down, we'll end Sirris's quest line, go pick up the rest of Leonhardt's quest line, and then we'll finish up Orbeck's, and we'll get Carla and all that in the next area. So there's a few more left, but by the time that you get through the Lothric fight with Lorien and Prince Lothric, then pretty much all the quest lines are going to be done. There's only going to be, the best I recall, one that will still be active. And of course that's going to be Hawkwood. So, at any rate, that's going to be the end of this. Good Aldritch fight there. That was quicker than I expected. And I will see you guys when we go tackle on the Irithyll dungeon. So, thanks for checking it out, guys, and I will see you there. Bye-bye.